So if you're watching this video, you've probably had issues with the date format in mail merge. You've gone to do a mail merge, it contains dates, and then when it throws the letters out the other end, they're all in the American date format, which for us in the UK is not great. So I'm going to show you how you can deal with that, how you can change your dates back to UK. All this happens in Word. It's not an Excel setting, so you can change the formats in Excel all you like. It's not going to make a blind bit of difference. So watch up, see how you do it, and hopefully this will make your mail merges much easier. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video, it might be worth going back and having a look at how we actually set this mail merge up. I'll put a link into the video so you can get to it. But the key field we're looking at the moment in this one, I'm just going to go into the preview results. So this is on the ribbon. If I go up to preview results, there it is. Let me just have a quick look. So if I click on preview results, and let's look at the date format. So this is coming up in the American format. So it's got the month first, followed by the day, followed by the year, and what we need to do, we need to change that. Now, if you have come across this error, you probably, like me, spent ages googling trying to find out how to get around it. And what I'll do as well, I'll put the code in the chat so you can get to it easily, because it's not one of those things you do very often, and then when you do it, you can't remember how it's done. So anything we can do to make life a little bit easier. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're doing a bit of a series on mail merge at the moment, so if it's something you do regularly, you might find it useful. Okay, so let's just click on that date, and you'll see it's a field. It comes out grey, and that shows it's updatable. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click on the field. I'm going to choose toggle field codes, and what we're going to see there is the information that sits behind the field. So it's saying to Word, pick up the merge field called date of inquiry. Now what I need to do is I need to add some information. You've got to be very careful where you type that information. So it needs to be at the end of the field, but before those curly brackets. So just be careful there. So I'm going to click, I'm going to zoom in for you as well. So I'm going to click between the Y and the curly brackets, and I'm going to start off with a backslash. You'll find that now if you're looking for that key on your keyboard, it sits on mine, it sits next to the Z. So have a look at your keyboard. To the left of the Z is that key. So it's not one you use very often, so you might be having to hunt around. Make sure you get it the right way around, otherwise it doesn't work. Then we want the @ symbol. Okay, then I'm going to put a space. Now, next thing we need is quotes. So using the shift and number 2, I'm going to get my set of quotes, and I'm going to put in DD, which means the day of the month, /, and then in capitals MM, / again, and in lowercase y. So the DD is the day of the month, the MM is the month, so in this case it would be 08, and the YYYY is 2023. And then I'm going to finish off with double quotes, those ones on the number 2. So when you've got that in place, you need to type that exact. If you don't type it in exactly right, it will ignore you, and then we don't get anywhere. So let's just toggle this and have a look. So I'm going to right click, toggle field codes. There we go. So we're now looking at 8 for the 4th. I'm just going to switch my preview on and off. So just be careful, because if you had your preview on when you set this up, it doesn't refresh it, so you have to switch your preview off, switch it back on. So switch it back off, you've got the field name, switch it on again, and there we go. So we're looking at the 4th of August 2023, and that should be fine. And if I just flick through the preview, you can see it's changing for all of them. 29th of the 7th, that's coming through okay. Okay, now let's say we wanted to, maybe you thought, you know what, actually I'd prefer to have the 29th of July, or I might want my date in a slightly different format. Let's look at how we do that. So we're going to point at the field again, right click, toggle fields. Now we need to play around with these DDs, MMs. Okay, so the first thing I don't want is the /. So I'm going to take out the /, and I had 2 M's, I'm going to replace them with 3 M's, which will give us the full month. So let's have a look at how this is looking. So I've got 2 D's for the day, 3 M's for the full month, and 4 Y's for the full year. So let's give it a go. So right click, toggle fields. I'm just going to switch off the old preview results. That'll just refresh it, and here we go. Now my month is still, there we go, it's not quite in full, so it's giving me, if I scroll, I've got August, July. Okay, so really want that full month because it looks much better. So let's take that back into the toggle fields, and we're going to add a 4th M. Remember, the M's are in capitals, the other ones are all in lowercase. So let's try that once more. Toggle the field codes, just switch off the preview results and switch it back on. And there we go. So now all my months are coming out in full, and they're also coming out in the UK format rather than the US format. So that is how you do it. In the comments, when I post this, I will post in the syntax of the DD month, etc. So it makes it easier for you to find next time you need it. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you found this useful, and hope it solved a little pain point that happens when it comes to mail merges. Thanks for watching.